Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this really great prediction card trick that involves the jokers. This one will get awesome reactions from your spectators, so I do recommend you stick around to learn this one. But really quickly, before we get into the performance, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Card Perfect Magician. He has a really awesome channel, and I definitely think he has some potential here on the platform. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to his channel in the description, so make sure you guys do go check him out. And also, we are coming up on the 200,000 subscriber milestone, which is absolutely amazing. I just want to thank all you guys so much for the support you've shown on my channel, and once we reach that big milestone, I will be announcing a new Amazon gift card giveaway that's going to be taking place here on the channel. So if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Now let's get straight into this performance. Okay, so I'd start off this card trick by having my spectator just name a number between 1 and 20. It can be any number they want to, so let's say they name the number 8. Now, I would tell them to take the deck and just deal 8 cards from the top. So my spectator would go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I would tell them to go ahead and place the first joker in the deck right there. After they dealt the 8 cards, and now I would tell them to do the same thing here. Just think of a number between 1 and 20, and then go ahead and tell me it. So let's say this time they say the number 13. So they would go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same thing here. We're going to go ahead and place a joker in, place the rest of the deck on top of it, just like that. So keep in mind here, guys, my spectator could have, chosen any number they wanted to between 1 and 20 each time, and that obviously would have changed which card would have been on top of the jokers here. So the first card right there is on top of the joker, just like that. And we're going to go to the second joker as well, right there. Now keep in mind here, guys, like I said, those were completely free selections of numbers, and the 2 cards we landed on were the 7 of clubs and the 6 of hearts, just like that. And right now, we're not too concerned with the suits of these cards, but rather the values. So we're going to go ahead and add these 2 values together, 7 and 6, that's 13. I would basically tell my spectator now that I'm going to go ahead and deal 13 cards from the deck here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 right here. The 13th card in this case is the King of Diamonds. Obviously a completely random card. My spectator had control of the numbers they chose at the start of this trick. Now guys, here, like I said at the beginning of this video, this card trick involves the jokers making a prediction. And you may be confused by that right now, but after I snap my fingers, you guys will see what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the jokers over just like this, and you will see that the jokers actually predicted the card, the King of Diamonds, like this. So guys, that is the card trick. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do this very cool prediction card trick, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and credit to Tricks for this effect. Now let's get straight into the tutorial here. So this is not too difficult of a card trick to perform. I'd, probably consider it a beginner level trick, but it still, has a very powerful end effect on your spectator. And what you're going to do here for this trick is first take out a card that you want your prediction to be at the end. In this case, I just chose the King of Diamonds. It can be any card you want to from the deck. And now you guys have a decision to make here for what you want, how you want to present your prediction, basically. I like to do this method where you, write your prediction. In this case, I just wrote a K and then a diamond to symbolize the King of Diamonds. If your prediction was like the 7 of clubs, you could write a 7 and, draw a club symbol there. But what I did here was I cut an index card in half. I wrote K on one side, the diamond on the other. Cut it out, and then just took some double-sided tape here and put it on the back of the jokers. Like so, to make my prediction. You guys can do this method, or you can simply, just write King of Diamonds on a piece of paper, fold it up, place it in the card box, or just set it off to the side to tell your spectator you have your prediction. But either way, you just want to have your prediction made at the start of the trick. So if you do this method here, you're going to want to start off, you're going to put the jokers face up on the table there. And then there is a very small setup for this trick. So what you're going to do is basically take 2 cards, and then 2 number cards, and you're going to add the 2 values together. So in this case, I chose you 7 and 6, that's 13. And basically, that means you're going to place your prediction in the 13th spot from the bottom. But let's say you chose, like a 5 and a 2. You'd go ahead and place it in the 7th position from the bottom. So you're going to take the sums of these 2 cards here, 13. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go ahead and place the card in right there in the 13th position. Then you take one of these cards, place it on top, other one on the bottom, and you're ready to go. So that's the only setup. It's really not too big of a deal. You're going to start off this trick. You can go up to your spectator. You can do, some false cuts. I do not want, make sure you guys, don't do a riffle shuffle because that will screw up the order because you have your prediction there, in this case, in the 13th position from the bottom. So don't do a riffle shuffle. I'll leave a link on the screen right now to some false cuts if you want to learn how to do some. But either way, you don't have to or anything like that. So you're going to start off here. You tell your spectators to name a number between 1 and 20. It is a free choice. Let's say they choose a number 4. You go ahead and tell them they can even deal the cards 1, 2, 3, 4. What they're going to do here is place the first joker and make sure you don't turn it over. You don't have your spectator turn it over. Just tell them to place it face up in the deck. And if you guys do the prediction this way, I would recommend you, place a joker in because they may feel something on the back here and get suspicious. Now they're going to place a joker in, and what you're doing here, guys, is placing, in this case, is 6 of hearts right there on top, like that. And then the other card that's part of the setup is going to be there on the bottom. In this case, he's 7 of clubs. So that is the point right now in the card trick. And you're going to, once you've done that, you're going to have your spectator do the same thing. They name a number between 1 and 20. Let's say they say 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You place a joker in right here, and you're placing that other card that's part of the setup directly on top, 7 of clubs, just like this. And at this point, you can do a quick recap to your spectator, tell them they had, a free choice and the number they chose. And then as you're talking to them, you're going to spread through. You're going to go to the first joker that's face up, and you're going to isolate the card that's directly on top of it and the joker itself from the pack, just like so. You go ahead and place these cards down there on the table. Keep spreading to the second joker there, and the card that's on top of it. You go ahead and place that down. Place the rest of the cards directly on top of the table. You can just, make the point to your spectator. They did, they could have chosen any number they wanted to. That would have changed the cards that we have here. You go ahead and turn them over. You make the point that these are completely random cards, but in reality, they were a part of the setup. But obviously, your spectator does not know that. Now you're going to say, okay, we're just concerned with the values of these cards, not the suit or anything like that. So you're going to tell them 7 plus 6 is 13. Kind of as you're talking to them and saying that we're just concerned with the values, you're going to want to pick up the deck and turn it face up casually like this, because you don't want your spectator to get really suspicious here that once you, add these two card values together, you get 13, then you suddenly just turn the deck over like that. They may get a little bit suspicious there, so just make it casual, pick up the deck like so, turn it face up, because once you have told them the sum of these values, 13 in this case, you're going to say, okay, we're going to deal 13 cards from the deck here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Say, okay, the 13th card, in this case, is the King of Diamonds. You can say it's completely random, but obviously it was part of the setup. Then you can just go ahead and place the rest of the cards off to the side. You say, okay, the jokers are actually going to make the prediction for this card trick. You can snap your fingers, wave your hands over the cards, do whatever you want to. You go ahead and turn them over and show them that you actually predicted the card that was at the end of the trick here, the King of Diamonds, and they will be completely confused. This card trick will get great reactions from all of your spectators. And obviously, if you did the prediction where you had it written down on an index card and fold it up or just off to the side, you can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead, take my prediction that you have seen the entire time. It's been on the table. You fold it up, and you show them that you correctly predicted the card at the end of the trick, and they will be completely confused. So guys, that is a card trick. It's obviously pretty simple to do, sleight of hand-wise. Really, no hard moves or anything to do in this card trick. It just relies on you memorizing the steps and having the correct setup there. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope everything I explained in the tutorial for this trick made sense. I do recommend you guys give this one a try. It will get excellent and amazing reactions from your spectators. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for the support you guys have shown on the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. I will have a giveaway coming at 200,000 subscribers. But that's it for me for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.